The second Spirit of God is the Spirit of wisdom, of Chakma. It is a basic wisdom of spiritual truths. The wisdom of it, the pillar, is knowledge and discretion, which is basically when to speak and when not to speak. The abomination is the lying tongue. And the wisdom from above is peaceable, and the wisdom not from above is natural. Out of this aspect of him, of God, God serves and is worthy of service. And so when we see this aspect of God, then we join him in serving. And of course, the servant is to serve according to his serving, in his serving. God on his throne deserves the praise of riches and glory. And so we cry out, thy kingdom come. God created the firmament, the waters above and below. And we refer to the firmament as the atmosphere, but it's so much more than that. It is a solid plane where even the laws of physics allow a place for life to dwell, where when we look at the earth before that, there was only void and chaos. And so this is where God creates a place for himself and for man to dwell. And it is a place that is pure, just as pure as the bronze laver that the priest uses to purify himself, to wash himself, that he would be made pure. And of course, this is celebrated through the festival of unleavened bread, for the leavening is a picture of sin, and the fact that the bread is unleavened means that it is pure and untainted. And the commissioning, the purpose of this aspect of God is to bind up the brokenhearted, and he doesn't cry out or raise his voice. And we see this, we take comfort as the servants in the parable of the tares who tend the field and rest, tending the field even as the enemy sows the bad seed, that God protects his harvest, that it is an eternal harvest. And so the servant doesn't have to concern himself with separating out what is good and what is bad in people, because God is protecting that. And the blessing is that the blessed are the mourn, for they shall be comforted, that there is hope. And the curse is to woe you who travel across sea and land to make a single proselyte. And when he becomes a proselyte, you make him twice as much a child of hell as yourselves. So we don't go out and tarry to make sure that everyone is saved, because we trust that God is bringing those people and bringing that hope. And God is a God of peace, and in that he is honorable. That is the peace that is of God. And he protects us with the breastplate of righteousness. And the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ is through knowledge of him. And that knowledge keeps us from the despair of those who rise early in the morning that they may run after strong drink, who tarry late into the evening as wine inflames them. We don't have to forget, because our God is great and a good master.